The Heisman Trophy winner, Gino Torretta, is an ambassador for Evening's Delight. That's South Florida's source for all outdoor kitchen, grilling, and tailgate needs. They've got a full line of grills, smokers, and more. 2 locations for Evening's Delight, Pinecrest and Davie. Now, tomorrow, which is the day before the big game, we're going to have an Evening's Delight tailgate. I will be there. Solana will be there. Gino will be there. His Heisman Trophy will be there. Crowder will be there in spirit because he's in New Orleans.
I wish I could make it.
See from the backdrop.
I wish I could make it to Gino's grill. I'm not going to Solana's grill.
I told Solana I'm bringing a pack of hot dogs because I don't think anyone's cooking anything I like. But anyway, tomorrow we'll talk a little football. Gino's going to be grilling. Solana's going to be grilling. Brian Bishop's going to be grilling. We'll have a live look at Evening's Delight in a moment here on the program. So you can stop by, grab some free food, talk a little football with us if you want, and take a picture with Gino and the Heisman Trophy. What do you hire security or something when you're traveling with the Heisman?
That's why you're coming.
If I'm the muscle, you're in trouble.
You're the muscle. You just pack some heat. You'll be all, we'll be all right.
In trouble.
When the trophy weighs 50 pounds, people can't really get very far with it.
Good point. Although you see these stories of people driving off with an ATM from the, I mean, somebody could come up, run a chain around it, drive off.
It's a better chance of Hawk getting kidnapped than somebody taking their Heisman Trophy.
Someone could easily take me over the Heisman Trophy if they had a choice between the two. I would end up in the trunk where they had made some space for the Heisman. I'm like, what is this thing? I thought you said you were coming back with a collectible. Hey, fellas.
Y'all like Girl Scout cookies? Yeah, you might.
Anyway, thank you, LaMelo's Meat Market, providing some wings and churrasco. Bishop's Pitmaster Barbecue. We're going to have Brian Bishop on the video here. He's going to be making some stuff, and it's going to be really, really fun. Again, the Heisman Trophy will be there. We're giving away a Traeger Ironwood 885, not just the grill, but also a cover and 2 big bags of pellets. Giving away a big green egg mini Max. I mean, it is going to be an event tomorrow, noon till 3 in Pinecrest at Evening's Delight. Before we talk about that, Gino, who are you picking in the Super Bowl? I know we've dabbled in it before, but now we're a couple days away. So Baltimore and KC, and man, everyone we talk to, it seems pretty split 50-50 on who people are leaning towards.
You know, the more that I actually look into the game and actually research it, if there wasn't a guy by the name of Holmes in a red jersey wearing 15 on the red, everything says the Eagles are going to win the game. I mean, you look at their defense, where the defense is ranked, where the offense is ranked. They don't make mistakes. It just, it seems like it should be the Eagles favored. The Eagles beat them in November as well. But I think Mahomes brings so much to the table. I think that's why it's basically a pick 'em or, whatever, a point spread on the game. And the last time that they two teams played, Kansas City, I mean, they were on the ropes. They scored 17 in the fourth quarter and ended up winning the game on a field goal. So that's what you have in Kansas City. So I think it's hard to pick against the Chiefs. But when you look at statistically what the Eagles have done all year, I'm like, I would pick that. But that would be it's the perfect reason why I don't bet.
Because you can make a case for both sides.
No question.
And Gino, tell me if am I crazy by this? Because this is kind of my concept. Same thing. Kansas City has a great roster. Eagles have a great roster. Spagnola's better at his job than Vic Fangio, and Ed Reed is better at his Andy Reid, is better at his job than Kellen Moore. I think these coaches are going to outcoach the other side.
I would agree with you. I mean, it's Andy Reid has been phenomenal. I was watching something that Steve Young was getting interviewed on, and one of those plays, it was like, he brought this play up. This was, we ran this in the mid 80s with the 49ers, and they haven't seen it since. So those are the kinds of things that, and we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, where with coaching, and everybody wants to hire this young hot guy. And it's like, there's something to be said for experience. I mean, I think a couple of years ago they were saying, oh my God, I don't know how to, offensive coordinators, I don't know how to beat this cover 4 across. And I'm like, Channing, when you and I played, pretty much everybody played 4 across. And, if you blitzed, you blitzed. And it was like they kind of forgot the game, and it's kind of the basics. So, yeah, I would agree with you. And that's another reason why, with the Chiefs, Andy Reid has been there, done that. He's done it. Hell, he did it a bunch of times with the Eagles already, and now he's got a quarterback that's just phenomenal. He's got playmakers. He's got a tight end that's, smart, always finds open area. He's got guys on the outside. They find guys that can run. Xavier Worley is a beast. I saw him at Texas a couple of years ago, and I was like, wow, this kid can flat out play. And, I just think they've been, like you said, they've been able to plug and play because those guys calling the offenses and the defenses have the utmost confidence as well that they're going to go out there, and it doesn't really matter the situation. They're not going to flinch, and they're going to.
That's why it's a no-brainer for me. It's why I've been on Kansas City since the jump, because, you go, hey, if they don't have Patrick Mahomes, I go Philly. But they do have Patrick Mahomes, and it's like the Bulls. Well, if they don't have Michael Jordan, I think they're very beatable. And it's like, okay, but they do. And so when you take what you and Crowder are saying about coaching and coordinators, and then you go, and also Patrick Mahomes, who's the best out there, is there. I just don't see a path. I just don't see it.
And Hawk, with that said, like, because of that, the Chiefs have supreme confidence that the game plan they're going to prepare is right on point, both offensively and defensively. I mean, in the playoff game, Spagnola's last blitz, I mean, I swear, I remember I watched it all 22, and I'm like going, this doesn't look like blitz at all. He brings a corner blitz. That wideout is really uncovered, but the quarterback's not even thinking it's blitz because the safeties are back, and all of a sudden he's getting hit in the ear, and Josh, what's his name, at the Bills is running all over the place. I'm like, not only does that take experience, it takes confidence that, a safeties, those guys don't want to get beat, and they don't want to be out of position. He's putting the safeties out of position when he brings blitzes like that, but he knows that teams aren't prepared for it, and he seems to call at the right time. It's fun to watch. I just enjoyed, like, what James said. I enjoy the game planning. Like, wow, he had the courage to call that then, and it works.
Yeah, I love the X and O's, Gino. It's crazy. Like, I don't watch a game just for touchdowns like Hawk does. I watch it in a different. Touchdowns are better. Different. Gino, you brought up Josh Allen, MVP now. They named it MVP. The numbers say Lamar had a better season, but I could also make the argument for Josh. Did they make the right decision on him winning MVP?
I mean, listen, I to be honest, I think they should have split it based on the season they both had. But I also think that when Michael Jordan played for the Bulls and they would anoint somebody else the MVP of the league, and every year everybody's like, I mean, come on. I guess you got to give it to somebody else. But, the season Lamar had, but I'd make a case for Mahomes, wouldn't you? Because he's the one still playing in the Super Bowl.
Still in the Super
Bowl. It's like, okay.
Statistically, though, it really should be Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, statistically it's Lamar, but the only statistic that matters is who's grabbing that trophy at the end. And it's like, well, Mahomes seems to be, he's the MVP and probably could do what he's doing with either of those teams too.
Yeah, true. Tomorrow, Gino Torretta, Solana, myself, we're going to be at Evening's Delight in Pinecrest, and we're going to do a little tailgate, and Gino is going to fire up the grill. Solana's a grill master since birth. He's going to fire up the grill.
Since birth.
We have a live look at Evening's Delight right now. Hamp Tanner is there. The owner, Brian Bishop, is there. There's Hamp right now. We see him on the video. We'll put this on our YouTube page. Look at Brian Bishop all dolled up.
Bishop got gloves on. That's when you know you're a serious grill master, when you got gloves on and stuff.
That's right.
That's right.
And the bear stuff that kind of connotes grilling, right? Like,
I mean, it's
Chicago.
Solana can talk all he wants about his ancestry, but meat, grilling, charcoal, Chicago, baby.
Chicago. Really is. Really is. So what do you got there? What do you have there, Bish and Hamp? What are we looking at?
Well, I'm standing in front of a Traeger grill, the exact same one that was presented to the Heisman Trophy winner Gino Torretta a few months ago. And I'm standing in front of this because tomorrow we're going to be cooking on Traegers. We're going to be cooking on some green eggs. We're going to be cooking on some other equipment we have up here. By the way, right now we've got some stuff on a big green egg. Do you want to see what's cooking?
Yeah, walk it outside. Let's see. Who's your money on tomorrow, Hamp? Solana or Gino as the better grill master?
Gino, tell them who Hamp's got tomorrow.
You have me by a wide margin. You know what? The Vegas stopped taking money because Hamp had so much money on me.
I think you guys are sleeping on Solana. I've been to his house. I've seen the way his dad and his brother throw it down. Are you bringing your brother tomorrow, Solana? Because he happens to be very good on the grill.
Yeah, Daniel's coming. We're basically LeBron and D Wade in 2010. Gino, you have no idea what's coming your way. You have no idea.
All right.
So check it out. Bishop's got a couple of churrasco here, some veggies, some potatoes, some onions.
Oh, flip that. You got to flip that already. I could tell it. Flip that.
I got to tell you, this smells really good. We're going to be eating this in a few minutes.
It looks
We're going to be eating
good.
this good again tomorrow. Except tomorrow we're going to have tomahawk steaks. We're going to have brisket. We're going to have ribs, sausage, sliders.
Toretta's New York strips.
Toretta's New York
churrasco and Argentinian sausage.
I'm going to be doing some pork belly burn-ins. That last time I did them, they were amazing. So hope we'll have a repeat.
What about hot dogs? What about just an ordinary hot dog for an ordinary guy from Boca Raton?
Yeah, we do have some hot dogs for the little ones.
For the little guy.
Little ones.
Kosher hot.
Kosher hot dogs. I'm bringing a pack. I'm bringing a pack just in case.
No, we're excited to have hopefully a really big crowd show up for the fun. The grill off camaraderie should be something fun to watch. The opportunity to sample so many good foods off of this equipment is really going to highlight how good you can do on an egg, on a Traeger, on some of the other equipment we're going to have on display. And of course, everybody will know this is the place to come and get it because we've got it all.
I mean, it's tomorrow. It's in Pinecrest. Evening's Delight, noon till 3. Gino will be there. Solana will be there. My buddy, the ticket wizard, he said, hey, I'm going to come down, but are you going to be real busy like you were for Whiskey Stars and Cigars? And I'm like, nah, I don't grill. I'm just going to walk around in glad hand. Come out and I'll just be sampling some food.
You're giving 3-finger handshakes like
I'm giving 3-finger handshakes. I'm going to plant myself by the Heisman Trophy. I'm having the time of my life tomorrow. So everybody come out. Pinecrest. Pinecrest is the place to be. Evening's Delight. And we are going to have fun tomorrow as we get ready for the big game. The food will be handing it out, man. You just come and see what Brian Bishop is grilling and Gino and Solana. We'll just be handing it out and having a good afternoon on a Saturday before the big game. So look at that. Look at that. Are you a little nervous now, Solana? Because you can see like that's not just thrown together.
With that piece of meat that Bish just put up, I mean, I'd have to put a little ketchup on that to throw it down, Bish.
Fighting words, Bish. Fighting words, Bish.
Look at that trash talk.
Listen, we've got Pinecrest police here that will prevent you from coming if you bring ketchup.
Yeah, are you guys going to have ketchup, by the way? Because I do like ketchup on my hot dog. It's one of the reasons I had to leave the car.
I want to throw in that you can't see the charcoal down in here burning, but we're using our proprietary brand, African Charcoal Company charcoal. It's a premium restaurant quality lump hardwood charcoal that the best charcoal you'll ever use, and it lasts all day and night. It tastes great. It ashes perfectly. It's a good, clean burning charcoal. We can't wait for people to see it tomorrow in action.
Come
I
on now.
cannot wait to taste this hot dog because this looks like it's going to be one of the best hot dogs ever grilled up.
No, the African Charcoal Company, because when I got my big green egg, they sent me, bro, that charcoal burns for 28 hours. I cook dinner and breakfast on it. It's amazing. It's amazing charcoal. I got to get me some more bags too.
All right.
That's
Well, we'll
right.
see you guys
I'm
tomorrow.
glad to hear
Bish,
that,
Cam,
Channing.
We'll see you
Glad you like it.
tomorrow. Channing wishes he could be there, but he will be eating a po' boy on Bourbon Street. Tomorrow,
have some
Evening's
beignets.
Delight in
Channing, you bring
Pinecrest.
me some fresh beignets from New Orleans. I'll get you
Are
some
you
charcoal.
grilling up any dessert tomorrow, Gino? We have anything
Yeah.
for a sweet tooth?
No.
Bish, you got anything for a sweet tooth tomorrow? I like a little dessert after my hot dog. You got
It'll be
like
cobbler.
ice cream and a you got cobbler? You got a cobbler?
You want to clog your arteries even more than
I want to get like a little mini baseball helmet with some soft serve ice cream. You guys have that
all
over
right,
there?
I'm with you there. Some sprinkles. I'm with you. Some Oreo sprinkles. I'm good. I'll have that too.
Really, I swear, if out of all the things that they're going to offer tomorrow, I'm having a hot dog on a bun. That's all I want. And I'm bringing a couple of ketchup packets because I know Bishop's going to yell at me. I'm going to have to put it on like I'm doing a drug deal in the back.
Back in the building. Go back alley like you did in Highland Park back in the day.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. See you, Bish. See you, Ham. Thank you, Gino.
Thank you,
We'll
guys.
see you tomorrow as well. Evening's Delight in Pinecrest tomorrow. See you all there. See you, Gino.
See you guys.